What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to this episode of the pickups. Yeah, it changed around a little bit. Okay, we got Maggie Wesson down here. We got a Bucky O'Hare lunchbox and a Hulk Hogan lunchbox. Little visual treats for you to look at. Okay, so you're probably wondering why these Micro Machine sets are here. I'm going to show these off on my toy channel, The Toy Freaks. I'll leave a link down below. But I went in. It's incredible. I went into Maxine's Maxine's bargain box, and I was looking at this one. This is the Viper Ambush, and I opened it. He said I could open it. It wasn't complete, so he just took them off the shelf. And then I went back a couple days later, and he goes, "None of these are complete, so you can just have them." But these are, yeah, Battle Zones from the mid-90s. So Skycat Air Base. I don't know, maybe some of you guys had some of this. Like I said, the Viper Ambush, which I think I have parts for. That one's missing like 2 or 3 parts, and I might have those parts. And Raven's Canyon. So we'll be showing those off on the toy channel. Make sure you check that out. I'm gonna open it and figure out which pieces are there, what parts aren't there. But the boxes, you know, and for free, that's my second favorite F word after friendship. So we hit up Goodwill. The Goodwill in town, I found that Ernest 3-pack, which I've already sold, and another Cocoon, which hasn't sold, and some other movie. So I went back to see if they restock their movies, right? Well, they had the same Just Dance games for the Wii and all that stuff, but I saw this. It was Sid, or CID, the dummy on PS2, and what caught my eye was this awful spine label. I actually thought it was a PAL game because the PAL games all look disgusting like that. But nope, it's an NTSC game. 2D, 2.5D platformer. For $2, this game's like 15 bucks without the manual, 20, 25 bucks with the manual. So it's got a little value to it, maybe a little obscure. Did come out on the PSP and the Wii if you collect for those consoles. Let me move this light. I want to hold stuff up. That's what we want to avoid right there, is this big light right there. See if we can avoid that. If we turn it this away, like that, boom, like that. Okay, that's a little better, even though now I'm all dark. Anyway, it was made by O Games, and yeah, it's got a reputation for not being good. So now I want to play it more. I'm intrigued, and I want to play to find out if CID the dummy is a terrible game. But for $2, not bad. So one of the other YouTube channels that I like to watch it's Garage Flip. It's Lonnie and Candace. It's a married couple. They have a shed in their backyard that they run their eBay store out of. It's a really cool channel. I'll leave a link down below, but they don't need my help getting subs or views because they have a really awesome channel. But one thing Lonnie picked up at a garage sale for like 30 bucks was like this PS3 lot. And he was like, I was gonna sell this charger with the console, but then I looked it up and it was this. I'll put a picture of it. In fact, I'll open it, hold on.
A few moments later.
All right, so it's this charger right here. It's this little docking station cradle, and it's an official Sony charger. It's CECH-ZDC1U. I'll put that like down here somewhere so you can check it out. But he was like, I was gonna bundle that with the console, but then I started seeing that it was selling for like $90 with a couple controllers and like 60 to 70 bucks by itself. Now it does have the power cable, it's down there, but the thing, if you're gonna buy this, it comes with 2 of these clips that you clip into the PS3 controller, and then they dock like this, and that's how they charge, right? Because there's a little piece of metal right there, metal on metal, like that. This one does have both of them, and I found this, he posted the video, I watched the video the next day, I stopped at Half Price Books on my way home, and saw this for $10. So I don't know if it's rare or whatever, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or flip it yet, because for 10 bucks that's pretty cheap, but you know, the more you know, right?
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
So definitely, you know, if you do the reselling thing, check out Lonnie's channel, and there's a bunch of other ones out there. You guys know how this is. But yeah, I learned so much, right? Like those bowling patches, I wouldn't have picked those up years ago, and Lonnie started picking them up and sell them. In fact, one of those patches from last week, I bought that whole bag for $1. I sold one of them for $9.99 plus shipping today. So yeah, very, very awesome. Anyway, tell me how many times this has happened to you. Raise your hand. You see on Facebook Marketplace, they got some PS2 stuff, they have some PS3 stuff, they have some Wii stuff, they have some Xbox 360 stuff, and they put a price for everything, and they're like, We're selling it as a lot, no trades, we're not breaking up the lot, you know, that kind of thing. But you really only want like the PS2 or PS3 stuff, or maybe like the 360 stuff. They're unwilling to break up the lot. What do you do? Well, listen, sending a message on Facebook doesn't cost a nickel. So I always send people a message if there's something in there I want. So they had this lot of stuff. They wanted $400 for it. And I said, listen, I'm only interested in the PS2 and the PS3 stuff. I don't even play Xbox. I have like 3 of them. I never play them. And the other stuff, you know, I don't really want it. So I threw them out an offer. Now the key is they think they know what they have because they've priced it at $400 for this whole lot, right? So you want to make a reasonable offer. $100 is going to be too low. $200, you might be getting a little warm. And so I offered $230 for this lot. Now that seems a bit high, but when you see the games and you look at them in the console, you kind of calculate in your head. I can sell that. There's my money back. I've got a profit in these games or this type of stuff, and I may want to add these couple games to the collection. Anyway, I go over to the house and he hands me 2 boxes of diapers. Just kidding. 53 video games and a PlayStation 3 console with 2 controllers, which is crazy. So here it is, the PlayStation 3. Now, I'm always skeptical about buying consoles, especially from this generation. This wasn't known for being a good generation for consoles with, you know, Wii's, the disc readers break in, the red ring of death, the blue and yellow rings of death on these things, or whatever it does. So the console quality isn't that great. But when I saw the games that he had, I kind of knew that he took care of his stuff. And then when I got there and saw that the console had a little dust on it, but it's generally clean, very clean console. See on the back, right? Like usually it's like chalked up with like dirt and nastiness. He goes, yeah, I checked it last night, works great. I did a factory reset on it, and I'm like, okay, so somebody kind of knows what they're talking about. I plugged it in today, fired right up, no problems. Both controllers work. So we had a blue controller, which I might keep, and then a black controller that I will bundle with the console. Now, you know, these still go for about $130. I'm gonna bundle in a sports game. He only had 1 sports game out of that whole lot, and then maybe some doubles because I've got like triplicates of like Uncharted 3 Game of the Year edition. So hopefully we can bundle a couple games, the console together, and we'll get like 130 back, 140 back, which means we're gonna be into these other 52 games for about $100, which is about $2 a game. And if you were at a garage sale, you probably would have bought them all for $2. But anyway, PS3 Slim works, cords, controllers. So let's get to the good stuff, which is obviously the games. All right, so we'll just grab this stack first. I kind of put them in. We'll do the PS3 stuff first, like the common stuff to like the better stuff, you know what I mean? So the first game, again, we're gonna bundle this one with the console. NHL 11, all of these games are complete with the manuals, the inserts, all of that stuff. Anything that was supposed to come with it, they all are in there. And what made it better, he's like, yeah, we've got like some Nintendo, some Super Nintendo and N64 stuff. And I said, I would totally be interested in buying it. He goes, the only problem is it's at my parents' house and it's kind of like mine and my sister's. So half of it's kind of hers. And I said, okay, well, hey, you know, you have my phone number. So, you know, let me know. You can get a hold of me on Messenger. He goes, okay, next time I'm over there, we'll try and pull it out. We all know how that goes, but hey, we'll take it. So NHL, and we got Layer, which I already have. We got Killzone 3, Fallout New Vegas. Oh, and then when he, like, there's a lot of these in there. So, like, this is Crysis 2, but he did get a bunch of these, like, the limited edition, the special edition, the super GameStop exclusive editions, whatever. God of War 3, Infamous, Army of 2, which I heard this is a really cool, like, cover-based shooter. Like, it's really good. I'm not sure if I have that on PS3. Some of these games I will keep, but most of them I'm gonna sell or put in the whatnot bin. We've got Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3. Now he said this one came with a steelbook, even though the steelbook was empty. So I'm guessing that it came like in a cardboard sleeve, like all this stuff came together. and it wouldn't make sense for them not to be like a book or something in there. So I don't know what the deal is with that one. We've got the manual here, the multiplayer access pass. So anyway, if you guys know what's going on with that Assassin's Creed situation, let me know. We got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. You'll find out that he really liked these types of games. Assassin's Creed Revelations. This is the PS3 exclusive free order original Assassin's Creed on Blu-ray disc. Is there a disc in here? Yeah, I don't know. We've got some Call of Duties. You have Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. We got Batman Arkham Asylum, Lego Batman the video game, Dead Space 2 limited edition. Now I kind of heard this was a really good series to play. I've never played Dead Space, and if I don't have this, and a bunch of you guys say, yeah, play Dead Space 2, play Dead Space 2, I'll probably just keep that and pop it in. And if I do have that one, I may have the regular version. We got Darksiders 2. This is the limited edition. I believe I've sold this on eBay before for like 10 or 15 bucks. So not a good find there. Twisted Metal. I didn't even know that was on the PS3, so that's probably going to be a keeper. Mortal Kombat. Play as Kratos. Sweet. If I don't have that one, I'm probably going to keep that one. Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands. The original Prince of Persia on the PS3. Star Wars Force Unleashed. And we've got Force Unleashed 2, the Steelbook Edition. Again, I don't know if this was supposed to come with a sleeve or something over it. Darth Vader on the back. We got that dude on the front. And I finished Jedi Fallen Order earlier this year. And I've been looking for another Star Wars game to play because I kind of like that game, even though it was a little bit more Uncharted with the jump over here and climb this and do that. We got Portal 2. That should be a good seller. Metal Gear Solid 4. Not sure if I have this one. Guns of the Patriots. You know what's funny about Metal Gear? I love Metal Gear Solid on PS1, and I pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid 2 when it, like years ago, like 2002, whenever that thing came out, and played it. And you get to the riding part where you're like jump kicking around naked, and it's like, this is dumb. Like, so I stopped playing Metal Gear, and I always meant to get Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3, and they have one at Maxine's for like $12. So I might pick that up next time because I really want to play that. I want to get back into the Metal Gear series, man. I really enjoyed the first game and a half of the Solid reboots. Metal Gear Solid Rising, or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Okay. I don't have that one. And he said that one was a little bit more like Dynasty Warriors. It was more of a beat 'em up. And here are the money games. So the 3 games in the lot. Now, again, if we sold the console, that's like, you know, 100, and we'd leave us like $100 left to get our money back. We could probably just sell these 3 games and get close to our money back. We've got Transformers Fall of Cybertron, Transformers War for Cybertron, or War of Cybertron, War for Cybertron. Something about Cybertron, there's a war, robots, you know what I'm saying? One of those types of games. And then the gem, man. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. It's crazy. This game goes for about $50, and these two together are about $50. So there's our $100 back. Sell the console, those 3 games. Easy money. Now, with that said, there's like 33 PS3 games there. Again, there's no problem getting our money back on this lot, but there's 20 PlayStation 2 games left, and there's not a sports game in the bunch. So that means these are all going to be upgrades, resells, or up for trade. So we'll flip through these. We got again, all complete, all in very nice condition. X-Men Legends 2 Rise of the Apocalypse. Classic right here. Mega Man, the Anniversary Collection. Wow. Who doesn't love Mega Man? Dark Cloud. That will probably, I think this will be an upgrade for me. I think I have the greatest hits version, or it's missing the manual, something. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Again, I've always wanted to play this game, but I've just never made time for it. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. And it's crazy, like some of these Prince of Persia games are starting to get a little expensive, and I don't know why. Because I always thought they were like $5 games. Now I say expensive, I mean like less than 15 bucks, but still, for games that are kind of common. The two Thrones, Prince of Persia, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12. Now I have this in the Steelbook and this version, the regular version, so this will be a double. Yeah, I thought it was a 2-disc, but it's just that the manual is super thick. Registration cards in there. That's a big thing nowadays that nobody ever used to care about. I see it on like Whatnot, like, oh, it's got this game and the registration card, and it's like, cool. Another game, dude, God of War and God of War 2. Now this does have 2 discs, but 20 bucks each for God of War? Like, this was always like a $10 game. It's unbelievable what people are asking for these games. So anyway, I already have both of these, so those will be resellers. A series that I need to get into this series too. It's Onimusha. So we've got Warlords. I have some of these. I'm not sure which ones I have, which ones I don't have, but all 4 of them are here. And so I'll swap them out, upgrade, keep the ones I don't have. But we got Onimusha. I remember when that came out, it was like a huge deal. We got Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. That doesn't look familiar. I don't think I have that one. Onimusha 3, Demon Siege, which is nice. And then the expensive one here is Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. It's about a $25 game. Is there a bonus disc in here? There is a bonus disc. We got the manual. We got a little bonus disc, which is cool. It doesn't even say on here what's in here. All new playable characters though, so that's cool. We got Zone of the Enders, which I'm pretty sure I have that one. And Zone of the Enders 2, the second runner. And then when I saw these games, I was like, hell yeah. So we got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, not Tenkaichi, but just regular Budokai. It's like a $25 game. And then we've got 3 Gundam games, which I don't think I have any of the Gundam games. We got Journey to Jabaro, which is nice. Federation versus Xenon, or Xeon. And then Zeonic Front. So this one's actually kind of heavy too. Just the manual is real thick. Yeah, look at that classic style disc that they do. That's crazy. That's actually kind of cool. There it is. Oh, there was one last thing in the box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this because I'm not sure I'm gonna use it. It is a Bluetooth earpiece, you know, for PS3. I mean, we're gonna have to put some rubbing alcohol on that and spray it down, but I don't know who would use this. You know, this is just one of those things that you buy if you like Sony, and it's like one of those artifacts of the day, right? But hey, this charging cable piece may be used for something else too, like a motion controller. So there's always value in here somewhere. So I don't know. And it looks like these are about 15 bucks. So there's a market for them. Who knows? Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it. That's what I picked up. I got a lot of work to do. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share on social media because that does help out a lot. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay updated on all of your CM retro gaming goodness. If you want to see more of those micro machines, don't forget to check out the Toy Freaks. I'll leave a link down below. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you, kapow, on the next one.